Okay, everybody, we're joined by Bree Turner for our last Zoom session of today before we resume tomorrow afternoon. So we'll go ahead and get started. Zach, why don't you go ahead and start us out?
Hey, Bree, thanks for the time. Zach Gottlieb from USA Basketball. Just wondering, your teammates with Brianna Turner, she has been around for a long time, especially with USA Basketball experience. What kind of stuff do you think you can take from her on the court and also off the court?
On the court, just playing with the WNBA, just really think her patience. She's super competitive, but at the same time, she's really patient and she doesn't rush herself. So I think I could take a little bit of that. And sorry, what was the second part of your question?
Just talking about how she's helped you carry yourself and how you can make a splash here at this camp and try and make the team.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think Dee is just like super encouraging and always willing to just like kind of walk by and kind of whisper different things to me and give little pointers like that. And obviously Dee, a 5-time gold medalist, she knows what she's doing. So I appreciate any type of advice she gives to me.
Thank you.
Sabrina, go ahead.
Hey, Bree. You guys have obviously had a very big offseason in Phoenix. I'm curious if you've had any opportunity to connect with the new ownership at all yet, if that transition has happened with the Mercury yet.
I haven't been to Phoenix yet since the ownership. I know some of my teammates that have been in Phoenix have met with him, but I'm hoping to go out to Phoenix later this month, so that'll probably be the first time I meet in person.
And then do you have any like specific goals for yourself during this camp over the next few days?
Just to really go in and be confident and be patient with myself. Obviously, it's my first time here, but I'm surrounded by a lot of great WNBA players. I played all these players before, played with some of them in college. So I'm just really excited for this opportunity. And like I said, I just want to go in confident for the next week.
Thanks.
Nancy?
Hey, Brianna, it's Nancy Armour with USA Today. Thanks for doing this. Speaking of the Mercury, I'm wondering if you've had a chance to talk with BG at all or any of your teammates about, your reaction when she was released and she said that she wants to play. Wondering how you feel about that and also too, what it would be like to have her back with USA Basketball.
I've spoken to BG numerous times since she's been back. Like I said, I haven't been back to Phoenix yet, so I haven't seen her in person. Hopefully I'll see her later this month. But the conversations we've had like via text have been really good. With Phoenix, I'm really excited. She said she wants to come back and play, and I'm really excited for her for that as well. And if she wants to play USA Basketball too, I'm sure when she's ready to make that decision, they're going to welcome her back as well. So I think we're just really going off of BG and seeing how she's feeling. Like I said, I haven't seen her like in person yet, but I'm sure like she's going to take it at her own pace and do what she needs to do.
Okay, Jackie, go ahead.
Hi, Brianna. Nice to see you. Thank you for taking the time. I wanted to ask you about a new role that you've taken on at the Players Association. You're now a vice president, and so I wanted to know how that all came to be and what you hope to accomplish in that role.
How it came to be. I've always been interested in like a leadership position with the Players Association. And this past off season, I guess like they had like re-elections and I applied for one of the vice president's positions. And I got elected, which is really exciting. So I'm really excited to be like working under NECA. Kelsey Plum's our new first vice president. Then it's me, Satu Sabali, and Brianna Stewart as like the lower like VPs. We've had a few meetings so far, but I'm really excited for what we can bring to the Players Association this season and improve the players' lives.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And one more from me. I'm sure you've been, because you keep track of what goes on around the world. I'm sure you heard about the earthquake last night in Turkey. And, you're obviously here with us now, but there are a lot of WNBA players who are playing over there. So, how do you handle, I guess, a situation like that when people who are out there? And I guess, how do you maybe calculate thinking about, you know, a place like that or playing in a place like that during the overseas season, you know, amid all of the natural disasters that have gone on over there?
Yeah, actually, I was in Turkey in Ankara playing for Çankaya University from about October to November, and actually saw the team posted last night that one of my teammates, she was in the area, and that the house she was in did collapse. They haven't heard from her. Obviously, really devastating news. You're hoping for the best, but with all the couches out there, it's just really tough to see. So like, it's kind of crazy because I like have a selfie with the girl, and I just played with her a few months ago, and to know that she was in a house that collapsed is really scary. But I think that's just something that you don't know what's going to happen. I've never been in an earthquake personally. I didn't even know that Turkey could have such devastating earthquakes. So I think that's just obviously scary to think about, natural disasters like that. But I guess that's something you have to take into account when you go overseas and play. I mean, I played in Italy, Russia, Turkey, and Australia. So I guess I really don't know. It was honestly a natural disaster. Like, I don't know if there's anything anybody could have done to foresee that coming. But I think it's really an unfortunate situation. But I think there was like a break right now. So I think a lot of like WNBA players might have been traveling during this time, which is like semi good because not as many people were there. But obviously still very devastating for the Turkish people that were involved.
Thank you so much, and good luck at camp.
Jesse, go ahead.
Hi, Brianna. I'm Jesse. I'm going to be covering you guys for the next. Just overall, how do you think you've improved your game in the off season?
This off season, since I got back from Turkey, I've been really training hard at home back in Houston, Texas. I got a really great group of trainers. Some former TJ Ford, he's a local Houston guy. I've been working out with him, which has been really great. So I've been working on a few different things that I hope to display this week.
And then I just wanted to ask, like, initially when you learned that, that BG wanted to play with you guys again this year on the Mercury, just what was your initial reaction to that?
Honestly, I didn't even set it until like after the fact. I think I was still setting in that she was back on American soil. But then when I heard she wanted to play, it honestly didn't even surprise me. BG's such a competitor, and she loves the game of basketball. So I think it might have been hard for her to just walk away from it. So I'm excited that she's going to give it a try, and I'm sure she's going to be really successful again.
And then last one for me. Obviously, you guys also re-signed Sophie Cunningham a few days ago. Just what does that mean to have her back, and what she brings to the table?
Yeah, Sophie brings a lot of energy. She's such a fan favorite. She's such a great stretch player, such a great shooter. So yeah, it's gonna be really exciting to play with Sophie again.
Thank you.
All right, we'll do these last two. We'll go to Rafiq and then back to Zach. And then let Bree go. So go ahead, Rafiq.
This is Rafiq with nothing but that sports talk. Obviously, the offseason is bittersweet with Brittany Griner being back from Russia. I mean, how excited are you that you get to play with her again when the season comes up?
I'm really excited. BG's such an incredible player. She obviously went through a lot the past year. I think we're coming up on like the year anniversary when she was first detained. But it's really exciting that she's back and that she wants to play again.
And with the Super Bowl coming up, taking place in Arizona, which is obviously where you play for Phoenix team, like, what are your predictions for the upcoming Super Bowl? Who you have winning, Eagles or Chiefs?
I'm not gonna lie, I literally don't watch football. I can literally flip a quarter. I don't know. I literally have no idea. I'm gonna say the Eagles.
Fair enough. Appreciate
Don't
you.
like at least one of your teammates. All right, so take us home for today, and then everybody will be with you tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Time. So thanks for being here today. We'll see you tomorrow. Zach, go ahead.
So you've been a part of team of USA Basketball, the U16, U17, U18, and 3x3. What would it mean to be a part of the big national club playing World Cups and the Olympics?
I think it'd be really great. I think that's every athlete's dream to make the national team in their sport. So I think it'd be such an honor, and it's really exciting.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. Good night to all.